Legends of the Sky, top 3 fighter aces in history. In skies consumed by fire and smoke, you had only seconds to survive. Up there, where life and death were separated by a single trigger, 3 men carved their names into history with fire and steel. Today, we journey through the stories of 3 fighter pilots who crossed the edge of death and became legends of the skies. 3. Saburo Sakai, Japan. World War II. He flew the nimble but unarmored Mitsubishi Zero, trading protection for unmatched agility. The Pacific skies burn with conflict. Saburo Sakai, a pilot of the Imperial Japanese Navy, became one of Japan's deadliest aces with 64 aerial victories. In the fateful aerial battle over Guadalcanal on August 7, 1942, Saburō Sakai mistook a group of SPD Dauntless dive bombers for fighters and attacked. A sharp .30 caliber bullet from the Dauntless's rear turret tore through his skull. He was blinded in his right eye and left partially paralyzed. Yet, despite these life-threatening wounds, Sakai managed to fly his crippled Zero nearly 560 nautical miles, 900 kilometers, back to base at Rabaul, maintaining control until he executed a successful emergency landing. Alamems and Theater. Saburo Sakai participated in the shadow of death over the Pacific skies. From the blood-soaked dogfights of China and the Philippines to the fiery chaos over Guadalcanal, where a bullet took his eye but not his will. He fought over Iwo Jima, the Marianas, and even in the final hours of the war above Tokyo. A pilot who never fell, because the sky wasn't done with him yet. Second, on the other side of the world, Richard Bong, the top ace of the U.S. Air Force, took to the skies in his twin-boomed P-38 Lightning. He received the Medal of Honor from General MacArthur himself, after shooting down 40 enemy aircraft, more than any other American pilot in history. Richard Bong flew missions of death and glory across the Southwest Pacific Front, from New Guinea to the Philippines and Borneo. In fierce dogfights, he escorted bombers, clashed with Japanese fighters, and cleared the skies one enemy at a time. Up there, where every flight could be his last, Bong always returned, with another victory. On August 6, 1945, the same day Hiroshima was devastated by the atomic bomb, Richard Bong, America's national hero, crashed during a test flight in a jet fighter. He was only 24 years old and lost his life, but his name remains forever in our memories. And at the very top of the list of fighter pilots in history, a name that doesn't just shine, it casts a dark shadow across the skies of war, the Black Devil, Erich Alfred Hartmann. He sat in the cockpit of the deadly Messerschmitt Bf 109. With 352 confirmed aerial victories, Hartmann, the legendary pilot of Nazi Germany's Luftwaffe, he is remembered as the most successful fighter pilot in the history of mankind. Hartmann participated in only one major war, but within it, he was active on some of the most intense and blood-soaked fronts. He served as part of Jagdgeschwader 52, JG-52, the most successful fighter wing of Nazi Germany during the war. Hartmann never seriously engaged on the Western Front, meaning he didn't fight significantly against the Americans or the British. His focus was almost entirely on the Soviet Union. After Germany's defeat, Hartmann was captured by the Soviet Army and endured 10 long, grueling years in forced labor camps. But he survived. He returned home and once again took to the skies, this time with the West German Air Force. Erich Alfred Hartmann, a name etched forever into the pages of history. A man who defied death time and time again, and even now, in the legends of fighter pilots, he still flies at the very top.